Hello, everybody in the Feng Shui for Us group, where you are shown the path to make your home a dream home. We want you to turn your current home into a dream home. I want to share with you something that happened in our home. Our home is complete chaos right now. It's like chaos everywhere because we had a leak. Our dishwasher started leaking on Sunday, and we were supposed to be on the road today. Like right now, we're supposed to be really close to the beach and in Foley Beach, South Carolina. But instead, we're still in Tennessee and our house is in complete chaos. We woke up Sunday to a leak that we were not able to stop unless we shut down the water to the whole house. And because it was Sunday, it was hard to find somebody to come and help us. So for a number of hours there, we didn't even have water in the house because as soon as we turned on the water again, the water started gushing again. And so we're here instead of being at the beach. So Sunday was a really terrible day because we woke up to a problem that we didn't know how to solve. And it wasn't until the afternoon when one of our friends who used to be a contractor and now owns a countertop company was able to come over and fix things for us, plug the dishwasher so that we would not, the dishwasher's not working right now because we would have to replace a piece, right? But at least we have water in the house. And so my husband and I, we were so stressed out. And our kids were not, our kids were like, oh, this is fun. And they were like, okay, identify the problem, find out where the problem's coming from. They were able to find the problem. They took out the plate from underneath the dishwasher. They found the piece that had broken. They just didn't have the tools to fix it. But they did hey, Carlos and Mary Lee. Thank you. Thank you. I love the crystal too. And so the kids started researching things. They went on YouTube, they found what the problem was, and they actually knew how to fix it. They just didn't have the parts to fix it. And it was really interesting to see how differently they, who have been raised in a functional home where they're always loved and respected and encouraged to do well, and we're always we're always conspiring to their good, right? And so they were able to take this problem and turn it into a really fun day. Sunday was a really good day for my kids. It was a horrible, horrible day for my husband and me. And in the evening, when we finally had been able to get the water back on and nothing was leaking, and we had already taken out the floors from the dining room, which were all flooded, and somebody had seeped under the walls and it ruined some of the floor in our bedroom, our master bedroom. And so all the floors had been taken out and things were drying and nothing was leaking, right? And I told my husband, I feel like just going into a corner and crying myself to sleep and hoping that when I wake up, somebody else has solved this problem. You know what my husband told me? He said, I do too. I feel exactly the same way. So when we're children, right, when you have a problem, you go to mom and dad. You go to an adult to solve the problem and just hand over the problem and that person takes over, right? And then when you're an adult, that's what adulting means, right? People talk about adulting a lot these days. And so that now we have to face things ourselves. There's no one you can turn to and say, hey, solve this problem for me. When you're the mom and the dad, it's you. That's it, right? And so we had, to tell you, to some desperation in the morning when the flood was happening. And some kind of resignation in the middle of the day when there was nothing we could do, but at least there was no more water running. And in the evening, after our friend came and temporarily fixed things for us, some kind of relief. And then, we started feeling better because our friend who owns a kitchen tops company, for kitchen counters, he knows so much about contracting that as soon as he came in, I was able to ask him, okay, what do we need to do next? What are the possibilities? What are all the things that could go wrong? How can I check and make sure the cabinets didn't get water underneath? And yes, the cabinets did get water underneath. And so he explained to me what needed to be done. And once I knew what needed to be done, even though it was really hard to confront and it's going to be difficult, I started feeling better because I knew what to do. And I was thinking about this, right? Because when you're an adult, it all comes to you. You can turn to mom and dad and have them fix your problems. but you can't call an expert. And that's what we did. We called an expert. He used to be a general contractor. There's nothing he doesn't know about homes. And so all the questions I had, all the fears that I had, he either dispelled them or confirmed them so that I knew, at least, I knew what was the truth. I knew what was the situation, and I knew what needs to be done, right? And so what ended up happening is, we had to pull out the floors, and we're going to have to replace the floors, both in the dining room and the kitchen. In the master bedroom, once it dries, we're going to be able to put our bamboo floors back. And when I had our floors installed, I ordered 100 square feet extra just in case, so we have new boards that we can use, so that's not going to be much of a problem. Now we do have to change the floors in our kitchen and dining, and this time we're going to be using some flooring material that is actually completely waterproof. And so we know what to do, right? But the cabinets need to come out. They actually need to take out all the lower cabinets from our kitchen, and he's going to take him to his business place. And there we're going to have to treat them inside with bleach and paint them with kills to prevent mold growing. So that's going to be quite a bit of work. And because he's going to take everything out, he says, when we put things back, we should give you new countertops because our countertops need replacing too. I mean, they're not in super bad shape, but if you look underneath, you can tell, they're wearing, there's some wear and tear, so they need to be replaced. And so out of this, we're going to get some beautiful new floors for our kitchen and dining that are going to be waterproof. We are going to have a fixed dishwasher. We are going to get amazing, beautiful new countertops with this kind of material, which is a man-made material that totally feels like marble. And it's going to look beautiful. And so we were desperate Sunday morning. We were resigned. Then we were relieved Sunday, right? But on Monday, as we went to the store to choose the floor, as we went to the store to choose the counter, and all these things come together, and we start to visualize what our kitchen's going to look like, then we're feeling really happy. And by yesterday evening, we're actually elated, and everything seemed funny, right? But it is because, as adults, we were able to transfer the responsibility to experts. We were able to contact experts on flooring to recommend what floor to get. We are getting experts to install the floors. We are getting an expert in construction to help us remove the cabinets and treat the cabinets so that we don't get mold. And all of these experts are coming to our aid. And that is the reason we can relax. That's the reason we can be happy. And that's the reason that in 24 hours, we can go from feeling desperation to complete happiness. And so I want you to think about this and what it means to you and to your life. Are you trying to do everything yourself? Are you carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Of course, you cannot turn around and say, Mom and Dad, help me anymore, I imagine, right? But you can turn around and look to experts that you can hire to help you do the things that need to be done in the right way. And when you're thinking about the feng shui of your home, I want you to think about this too. And a lot of people want to do feng shui by themselves, and that's okay, but don't do it without guidance. And so I'm using DIG, right? DIG. Do it with guidance. If you have gotten to a point in your feng shui, the feng shui of your home, that you get stuck, that you don't know what to do, that you are unsure, or that you do things that should produce certain results and you don't get the results you were expecting, then turn to the expert, not turn to me or turn to one of the consultants that I have trained. And get feng shui expert advice that you can trust, advice that you can rely on, so that then you can get the results you need to get. That is my message to you today. Even though you are the adult and the responsibility for your household falls on you, you don't have to do everything alone. Yes, you can do it yourself, but you can do it with guidance. And whenever you need help with somebody doing things for you, you need to give yourself permission to get that help. That's my message to you today, and I hope that you're having a great time, and I hope that you learn to face problems the way my children face problems. My husband and I, we are hoping that we can learn to face problems the way our children face problems, where they see the problem as a challenge, as a game, as something fun, not as something that is going to destroy you. So my husband and I, we are hoping to catch that from the kids, that life attitude. And I'm hoping that you learn to do that too. And I'm hoping that if you need help with your feng shui, that you ask me. So if you need help and you would like to meet with me for a 20-minute chat, let me know in the comments, and I'll send you a link where you can reserve a 20-minute chat with me at no cost. So we can discuss how I can help you turn your home into a dream home.